Hello, everybody. Welcome into my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into your weekly reading this week. Welcome in, everyone. All right. So if you're watching this after the live stream and you want to get straight to your sign and see what the messages are for you for this week, you can check out the link inside of, you can check out the description box below where you'll be able to see the timestamps. Okay. And also, so you guys know what's going on, this is going to be weekly reading from January 12th to January 19th. Okay, so that is very important. And what's also important is what I'm about to say here in this intro. So if you don't want to get straight to your reading and you want to just listen to what I'm going to say, that will be nice as well. All right, so welcome everybody into the live. I just had a little announcement to make. I just want to tell everybody thank you so much for being so interactive inside of the community tab. I've actually noticed like my numbers and more interactions like kind of go up inside the community tab. And I want to tell you guys that I appreciated that because it really does mean a lot when you guys are interacting with the community tab, because that's where I'm able to really stay in contact with you guys and keep you guys updated on certain things. When I have coupons, when I have sales for my readings, and drop percentages down so it costs less. You even get quotes there. I mean, there's even interactive things where I get to see what you guys' preferences are. Even though I have my own goals on this channel and I have my own, way that I'm going to do things, it is important for me to get you guys' preference so that way I can try to add that in there for you a little bit. So thank you so much for, really being interactive in the community tab, and please continue to do so. Other than that, we're going to get straight into you guys' reading. So let's get the banner going up here, and I will address you guys in the chat at the end of the live stream. Let me just make sure that I'm not all blurry. Okay, good. I look good, not blurry. Great. We are going to do the African proverbs, you guys. That is inside of the community tab as well. So I asked you guys if you want to keep doing the African proverbs. As of right now, it looks like you guys voted yes. So I'm going to pull African proverb for you. And then I'm also just going to continue with your reading, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the first sign. You guys, I'm going to go in order like I always do, from Aries, Amen, Ra, to Set, Pisces. And also just a disclosure for everybody that's watching this right now. When it comes to the Kemetic deities and me relating them to different zodiac signs, I want people to understand that this is not something that's factual. It's not something that has any evidence to it. This is more just so beliefs and theorizing and research and, different things that, I've accumulated over time, and things that people do to compare the deities with the zodiac signs. Okay, so it's not something that anyone needs to argue with on which sign is right and which sign is wrong for each deity, because there's no proof. No one has any proof, and it's all theorizing. All right, now if you want to know more about those deities, I do have videos on my channel where I'm going through a series of all the deities, and not all the deities, but I'm going through a series of deities and why they connect and why they really go with specific zodiac signs, and how that may have been the original influence for some of the symbolism for the zodiac signs. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and start off with Amen Ra, Aries. All right. 1 second, you guys. I'm bringing the torchlighter out for this one. And we're going to start it with clearing the air, clearing the atmosphere, the space, the air elements. And what better way to light the Palo Santo than with the fire sign, the first fire sign. I always feel like moments of silence is really important because this is a time where, although you may have been like on social media and searching and all that stuff, it's really important to kind of take care of your own wellness and your own holistic health and all that stuff. And just take a moment to just breathe and just be. Even as we're seeking and as we're trying to gain verification and clarification with our spiritual journey, it's always important to detox. So definitely take time to do that. All right, welcome in, Amen Ra Aries. Let's get started with you guys. This is going to be your weekly reading from January 12th to January 19th. All right, I'm going to start off with an African proverb for you guys, and then I'm going to pull you guys' card. Ooh. Now, these African proverbs are going to be interpreted the way that they need to be interpreted intuitively, and they're not meant to be taken so word by word, okay? Let's see what we got here. When the shepherd comes home in peace, the milk is sweet. All right. I don't know why, but I feel like that's Central African. All right, let's go ahead and see you guys' messages, and I will address the proverb as well. I'm going to start off with an animal totem card for you guys for this week. Oh my God, what a beautiful card to get. You guys have deer, spirit animal here. Okay, deer is such a beautiful, message to get because it really has to deal with your domestic life. When you see deers, they are pointing towards your domestic life, and they're also pointing towards, you being able to really succeed. They really are about that. Especially if you dream of a deer or just see it, it can say that you're going to be successful, not necessarily in finance, but you're just going to be successful at whatever it is it's pointing to for you. Now, this card specifically says trust in the support of the universe. All right. And you guys got over here, when the shepherd comes home in peace, the milk is sweet. Okay. So I'm really getting through here that you guys are going through a lot right now. I feel like you guys could be going through a lot of changes. There may be changes in terms of your work life that's happening for you right now. There may be shifts and changes with work. And I think that this is really about bringing in a balance when it comes to your work life and your home life, okay? When the shepherd comes home in peace, the milk is sweet. So make sure that you guys this week are really tuning in with your ability to really make sure that your work life isn't getting in the way of your home life, your domestic life. Make sure that, whatever it is that you have to do to cleanse that energy so you're not bringing it into your personal life, all right? Whether you own your own business, whether you work for an organization, it's still the same thing. Drop the baggage at the door. So that way you guys can be able to really appreciate the warmth and the blessing that the universe has provided for you. All right. Let's see what else we have going on for Amen Ra for this week. Just a few more cards here. Ooh, okay. So right off the bat, you guys, there is an activation that is occurring for you this week, okay? You guys could be feeling it now. You could be feeling it mainly in the beginning of the week, okay? And basically, it's like there's these seeds that have been scattered and these seeds that have been planted inside of your life. And you are finally able to really see these seeds take place, see where the the potential is for a new beginning to happen inside your life. So you guys are able to see the potential of new phases, new energy, and not just new energy, but refreshing energy, moving from a stagnant place or moving from a place that you wanted, something you wanted to come to an end, or some type of transition that you wanted to occur for a very long time. It's like you can see the potential of that happening now. It's almost like hope or optimism, or more being able to accept it more into your life. Okay. You guys can see this in different ways, like actually seeing it where you're seeing different potentials or offers or opportunities come your way this week. And when this happens, it's very important for you to actually make sure, Amen Ra, that you guys are taking advantage of the opportunities of new beginning and fresh start inside of your life this week. Because you're really going to have to grab hold and seize the opportunity when the moment is right for you guys to do this. It is going to require for you to have a lot of trust in the support of the universe. It's going to require for you guys to also be extremely optimistic, but I'm seeing that in the long run, that it will be something that is going to be more beneficial for you. I'm also seeing that you guys may feel like really in tune with society this week, okay? So you guys may be feeling like you're really in tune with society. And when I say this, I mean like you may be feeling a little bit too sensitive with society. Maybe you guys might want to, you might find yourself being surrounded by too much chaos, being surrounded by too many people, just being surrounded by too much, even if you're naturally an extrovert. This is going to come to a point where you guys may see that you're going to want to recluse yourself, you're going to want to spend more time alone, or just make sure that you're paying attention to not taking in too much energy from outside world and society or other people, because there's going to be lots of moments where it's like people are going to be counting on you or relying on you, or you're just going to feel your energy is reaching on a global stance or on a more much broader stance than it usually is. Okay, it's almost like you're in demand, and this can be really draining. Okay, so you guys pay attention to the signs there. There's also going to be a time this week around Thursday and Wednesday where you guys are going to realize the work and the effort that is going to take for you in order for you to cultivate the things that you're trying to make happen. Okay, you're going to now come to a new understanding and awareness of the exact steps that you need to take next. On Thursday, you will be coming to awareness of this. Okay, this is a general reading, so you know, don't take anything too personal and just go with what resonates with you. But I am seeing for a large number of you guys, the message on a general standpoint is that around Thursday, you will be having realizations, clarity on the steps and the actual action that you need to take in order to start to cultivate these new beginnings and make them really happen for you, okay? I'm also seeing for some of you guys, pay attention to your vitamins. Make sure that you're taking vitamins. Make sure that you're taking in sunlight. Even if you're in the cold, just make sure that you're getting outside and you're getting the sun on you. Make sure that you're eating, things like nuts, walnuts, um, healthy foods, fruits, vegetables, just so that you guys are actually getting some nutrition, because you could be feeling like your energy could be draining a little bit. I'm also seeing that towards the end of the week, um, towards the end of the week, I'm seeing that something that you may have hoped to happen or something that you may have hoped for, some of you guys could have a heartbreak that occurs towards the end of the week. And I'm seeing that this heartbreak it's something that's going to catch you off guard, and unexpected. It could be that you said you wanted to do something, maybe you applied somewhere, maybe you committed to something, and maybe you just didn't get the outcome that you wanted from it. However, I am seeing that once that stage closes and once you go past that grieving stage, that there's actually going to be a light there for you guys. And there's going to be a light that's going to be shining throughout the storm. So this is coming to an end in order for a better opportunity to come your way. So make sure that you guys do not stay inside of pessimism or a negative energy or feeling like you're not worth much or that you could have done something better, especially in regards to what I'm talking about when I talk about that for the end of the week for you guys, okay? And yeah, this is going to be it for Amen Raw Aries. I really hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Make sure that you hit the like button if you actually enjoyed it, because that will help my channel grow and it will help to, support me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And of course, if you want a personal reading, you can easily do that by checking out the link inside the description box, where you will be able to schedule a reading with me very easily, okay? So yeah, let's move on to the next sign, you guys. We have, what do we have here? We have Ptah, Tauruses. Okay. Welcome in, Ptah. Welcome in, Tauruses. This is going to be a weekly reading from January 12th to January 19th. I'm going to start off with some African proverbs for you. Okay, and let's see what the message is this week for Taurus. Wisdom is like fire. People take it from others. Okay. We'll get to that in a second here. Let me pull you guys as animal totem, or animal guidance for the week. Okay. Ooh, you guys got horse. All right, so let's just talk about that. Wisdom is fire. Wisdom is like fire. People take it from others. Okay, so when it comes to you guys for this week, this message is really telling you that to really pay attention to other people. Pay attention to the people that you're coming to your life this week, because they could have some important things to tell you. They could have some important lessons to give to you. There could be somebody that steps into your life this week, whether you know them or whether it's somebody new, that is able to provide something very significant and important for you that can help to broaden your mind and your perspective. Okay, I'm on possibly some of you guys mentally having some type of barrier. So in other words, stubbornness. Everyone gets like that sometimes. It's okay. And really needing to break through that barrier because you guys got horse here, and the horses are really about, freedom and making sure that you guys do that. But what's important is something's going to influence you, something's going to inspire you. Somebody is going to inspire you or influence you and teach you what it is that you need to know to snap out of it, to really think beyond, your boundaries and expand your mind and expand your perspective. And it's going to help you a lot this week for you guys to pay attention to somebody who inspires you a lot this week, okay? But the message on the horse is care for others and let them be free, because that really is what horses are about, is freedom and caring for others, okay? So as the week goes on, or if you watch this in the middle of the week, you will understand exactly what's going on, and it's going to resonate. Now, it is a general reading, so it may not resonate with you. And if you want a personal reading, you guys can find that inside a link in the description box below. So let's see what we have going on for the week for Ptah Tauruses. Man, the flame must be close. Too many cards. Just a few more cards here for you guys. Okay, you guys, this is going to be a week that's going to really be expanding your mind to another level. So basically, everything in that African proverb, really, the inspiration, the ideas, the new perspectives are really going to come through for you very strongly, especially towards the beginning of the the week. You guys are going to see that your mind's going to go to places that it's never gone before. There's going to be so many new lessons for you guys. There's going to be so much that you're going to be more willing to accept learning inside of your life. Okay, I see this on a real expansive moment where you guys may be even expanding your awareness, as in expanding your consciousness. Okay, certain things that you thought were wrong, now all of a sudden you're able to see it in a different light. Certain circumstances that you felt somebody else was in the wrong, you felt like, oh, it's their fault. I'm seeing that you guys are going to be able to take accountability and look at things from a different perspective, or try to understand why that person was actually feeling that way. Overall, I'm seeing you guys really being able to set yourself free and set other people free. Not that you have anyone trapped, but allowing others to be themselves without you being so critical, and also allowing you to be yourself without you being critical on yourself. This is very important for you, Ptah Tauruses. Also, I'm seeing, moving on towards, in the middle of the week, you will be attracted to spirituality a lot. You guys are going to be attracted to not the spirituality that is on a lot of the social media outlets, or not the trending spirituality, but the real thing. So you guys are going to be really wanting to tap into your ability to meditate, tap into your ability to quiet your mind, tap into your ability to be able to accept things as they are. And this is going to help you guys so much this week. I'm seeing you guys really tapping into just wanting to be. Some of you guys are going to have visions. Some of you guys are going to see your intuition really heighten. You're going to see your dreams more vivid. Just things that you weren't able to see before is going to be more clear for you now. I'm also seeing that once you guys tap into these spiritual things, and once you guys tap into understanding who you are, not what anyone else tells you you are, but who you are, beyond the physical, and what energies are there, what's actually there, like what are you feeling, what does it feel like to seriously connect with your soul, with the mind in the way. What does it feel like to feel your soul? Okay, to just not identify yourself as your mind for a second. Like, what does that feel like? And I'm seeing that once you guys do this, you guys, there is going to be a lot of gains and blessing that's going to occur for you once you get through this blockage that you had inside of your mind, and this boundary that you placed on yourself. There's going to be an outpour of nourishment. There's going to be an outpour of love. There's going to be an outpour of abundance in knowledge and knowing, and in just real nourishment. Okay, you guys are going to feel very blessed. I'm also seeing a lot of you wanting to care a lot about humanity, wanting to care a lot about humans and the world and society, really, really wanting to know why different cultures act a certain way, why different people act a certain way, why do certain constructs work a certain way inside of this reality, inside this physical plane. This is deep, and you will be getting the answers that you seek. You guys will get true knowledge and true wisdom. It's not something that you have to explain. It's not something that you have to flaunt. It's not something that you have to write about. It's mainly for you to experience. All right. There's going to be a warmth and a comfort for you guys once you allow this new beginning to occur. I am feeling like this is going to be, there's noises in my apartment. I am feeling like this is going to be a real new beginning where after these moments happen, it will probably be one of the moments where you're like, since I had this, things haven't been the same, or my mind has been different. And for some of you, this could be an actual spiritual awakening. So this is really beautiful. This week, you are going to recognize your significance in this world. All right. Woo! So make sure that you guys hit the like button if you're liking and watching this right now. And of course, subscribe to my channel. And for personal readings, you know where to find me. Link is inside the description box below. Moving on to the next sign, let's go ahead and welcome in Shu and Tefnut. Thank you for tuning into your reading, Shu and Tefnut, Gemini twins. So we're going to start this off with some African proverbs. I'm going to pull one as a message for you guys. One fell out. These proverbs are real deep, and it's not supposed to be taken literal. Okay, but we're going to go with the intuition. The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The next best time is now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? All right, right, I already know, like, some of y'all are focusing on the past, maybe focusing on the past like too much. And some of you may feel like you missed out on an opportunity, and that an opportunity has slipped, out of your hands, excuse me. But I'm seeing here that, the best time is now. The best time to take action is now. It's not about what happened yesterday. It's not about who hurt you. It's not about any of that. A lot of that made you who you are right now, like the makeup of your psyche. But it doesn't define you. it doesn't stop you from continuing to make things happen for yourself today and now. Okay. So I don't know. Something just told me to pull these cards and do your animal totem last. So I'm just going to do that and see what's going on for the week for you guys. Just a few more cards here. These cards are really slippery. I want to start off by saying towards the end of the week, there's going to be a lot going on. There's going to be a lot going on towards the end of the week. I'm seeing a lot of positive things happening towards the end of the week for you guys, but there's going to be a lot going on. So it could seem a little bit overwhelming, a little bit, but it's mainly positive things. So yes, let's go into the beginning of the week. Right now, you guys could be feeling really like you guys want to get to the core of a situation. I see some of you guys digging and digging and digging for answers. And it's like you really want to get to the core of a situation. Some of you guys want to get to the core of yourself. But overall, I see that you really want to figure out why something happened to you. And I'm seeing this a lot as coming through as a victim. And I don't want to call you guys that neither. But everyone does it every once in a while and without even realizing they're doing it. But you guys are going to see the real truth. You guys are going to be able to see like why things went the way it went and why you feel like you're not getting, why you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick, or why you may be feeling like you had missed your opportunity. Once you guys get to the core of this situation or the truth to this thing, you will be able to understand it even more and you will be able to move forward. And the beautiful thing about this is it's happening towards the beginning of the week. So you guys are starting the week with clarity. You're starting the week with more understanding, and you're going to be able to move forward and leave the past behind you. You guys are focusing on planting new seeds and planting new beginnings and new opportunities for yourself and taking action and literally taking action and literally planting a tree. Literally, you guys have seeds here. So the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The next best time is now. So you're really trying to do that. I'm seeing that some of you really have big dreams and big ideas, and you want your stuff to reach a global light. You want your stuff to be very, very far out there. You have big dreams, vivid dreams. And there's nothing wrong with this. You guys, my necklace, it just keeps, this is moldavite, super intense. And it's just, I didn't make this, I bought this, but it's like really lightweight. So it doesn't hold it down. So you're going to see a crooked necklace here. But yeah, you guys, it's like you're dreaming really big, and that's fine. But the message that's coming through is to don't get so focused on your dreams and start to actually get focused on rolling up your sleeves and actually getting busy. So some of you may be dreaming, your expectations may be higher than they need to be. Okay, some of you guys, your expectations may be higher than it needs to be, and you're realizing this now. This is going to push you guys into a state where you're going to want to be alone. You're going to want to isolate yourself, and you're going to want to spend time alone, okay, to build more trust, to build more transparency with you and what's going on with you on an inner level, because we have cave over here. And I'm seeing that towards the middle of the week, you guys are going to feel like this. You're going to want to seclude yourself, and you're going to want to seclude yourself in a way where it's kind of like you're secluded, but you still have a vision, and you still have light, and it's not negative at all. You're secluding yourself, and you're just really taking time to visualize and understand things in a brighter way, okay? So this is really important for you to take this time to, get your thoughts together, get your plans together, and really have this self-realization moment, and really be able to look and visualize, okay, where do I really want to see things going? And are my dreams, like, am I expecting too much without giving much? Okay. So now's the time to take action. I'm also seeing that for you guys, you will feel fulfillment. There's going to be a sense of fulfillment. There's going to be a sense of reassurance. So it's not all bad and negative. There's going to be a sense of reassurance, a sense of, just fulfillment and contentment towards the end of the week. And then you guys, right at the end of the week, this is when things is going to be like a lot, because you guys are going to have a new head on your shoulder. You guys are going to be able to see through illusions into the truth. And you're literally going to be extremely organized and extremely methodical with how you move, with how you do things, with how you approach life. You're going to be very organized, and this organization is going to help you guys in the best way. It's going to help you guys in the way where you're going to be able to give life and bring your seeds to life, and really bring a warmth and a lightness to what it is that you're doing. I'm seeing that things are going to be cooking. You're going to be cooking this pie, and it's going to be ready to eat. It's actually being cooked once you guys take the time to be more organized, be more methodical, and really just get out of the imaginary, daydreamy sense of place, okay? And really start to be practical, prioritize, and be more grounded with what it is that you're doing. I'm seeing that you guys are going to also be tapping into your own innocence, tapping into your own inner child, and tapping into your own way of feeling joy, okay? And that's all going to be towards the end of the week. So, yeah, this is it. This is it. It's about untangling yourself from the past and from victimism. And it's going to make more sense once you go through it, because no one wants to hear that you're trying to say I'm being a victim. You're trying to say I'm doing this. Nobody wants to hear that stuff, right? When you haven't recognized it in yourself. But throughout the week, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Throughout the week, you'll see where you're going to be improving yourself, and where you're going to see where you may have held yourself back. Okay. So moving on to the next sign. Let's go ahead and say hello to Khepra. Welcome in, Khepra. Welcome in, Cancers. This is going to be your weekly reading. This reading is going to be from January 12th to January 19th. So let's get started with an African proverb. You guys are saying that you're loving the African proverbs, so I'm going to keep it going. And we're just going to pull this. I'm going to read it, and we're going to leave it alone for a second. Dawn doesn't come twice to wake a person up. All right, let's see your animal message. And also, just a side note for some of you guys, if some of your readings didn't get an animal message, or some of your readings, whatever, I really do go with the flow of what it is that you need to hear and what's coming through intuitively. So if I didn't pull an animal card, it's because that's just how it was supposed to go for you guys' reading. All right. because all the messages that were meant to be said were already said. So you guys got goat over here, and it says, act from your innate wisdom, okay? Act from your innate wisdom. So let's talk about it. Dawn does not come twice to wake a person up. There's a lot of seize the moment, seize the opportunity messages that's coming through on a collective level here. But yeah, basically, you guys, when you see an opportunity that's going to come through for you this week, make sure that you actually act from your innate wisdom. Pay attention to your innate wisdom, which is going to be your intuition. That's going to be your gut instinct, right? That's really the wisdom that's really inside of you, okay? That's the true knowing. And you're going to know exactly what it is, the opportunity, but I'm seeing that this opportunity may not come again. So really keep your focus up so that you guys can do it. I'm also seeing that this could be something that may require for you to take a little bit of a risk and step outside of your comfort zone. Just one more card here. Woo. Okay. For a lot of you, this is going to have to do with career as well. I'm seeing here that you guys have watershed here, and these are oracle cards. You guys have watershed here, which is beautiful. And this is about abundance. So I'm seeing that you guys are going to have a lot of abundance towards the beginning of the week. You could feel like you have connections. You could feel yourself having collaborations. You can feel yourself really being nurtured and nourished when it comes to feeling like you're blessed and feeling like there's a watershed, right? After a drought, there's a rain that's pouring on you. You guys can feel this. I'm also seeing that some of you guys are promoting something, or you're launching something. Something you're launching or promoting. Either way, you are launching something new. This could be your first time making apple pie. Okay. It doesn't even have to be that serious. But towards the beginning of the week, it is something that is going to be significant for you. It's not going to be, it might not be a whole big thing, but on a general standpoint, it's going to be very significant. And you're going to basically just be launching this new thing. You're going to be giving birth to this new idea, or this new thing that you've been wanting to give birth to. And it's very important to make sure that you guys take that risk and you actually go ahead and give birth to this thing, launch it, because dawn doesn't come up twice to wake somebody up, okay? When it's time to jump on it, when it's time to wake up, really use your wisdom, really act from your innate wisdom, really make sure that you guys are using your true knowledge, because you might not get the opportunity again, okay? So really make sure that you guys do that. I'm also seeing here that there's going to be a renewal stage that also happens for you as well. Towards the middle of the week, you may be feeling a sense of things coming into full circle and things revitalizing itself, okay? I see you guys' energy level actually being very high up. I see you guys' energy level being high, your frequency being high. You know, those weeks or those times where you feel really lethargic, or you just feel like kind of defeated, or you just feel like, man, my energy is heavy. I need to sage myself. Why are these people rubbing off on me? That's not you this week. What's coming through for you guys in the middle of the week? You're going to feel extremely energized, okay? You guys got the sun over here too. It's a lot of bright energy for you guys. The sun is coming through for you after the rainstorm. You guys' energy is way up. I'm seeing you guys actually wanting to be attracted to the sun, wanting to spend time inside of the sun. You could have beautiful synchronicities and beautiful experiences with the sun, like maybe just the way that it glows against the glass, or the way that it captures a landscape. that really catches you guys' attention and give you guys another true respect for Ra, true respect for the sun. So this is a really beautiful thing that's going to happen for you. And I just want to point out at the top of the deck here, you guys have a message. And it's to open yourself up to true abundance. So this abundance that I was talking to you guys about that's happening in the beginning of the week, you have to be able to open yourself up to it. Wake up. Because the sun is, dawn doesn't come twice to wake somebody up. So just make sure that you guys jump up on that opportunity that you know you want and do not doubt yourself. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Okay. As long as it makes sense to you, but definitely do not cut yourself short. All right. So that is going to conclude Cancer's reading. So if you are liking watching this right now, make sure that you actually hit the like button so you can help to support my channel. And of course, you guys, if you want a personal reading, check out the link inside of the description box below, where you will be able to get a personal reading with me. Moving on to the next sign. Let's see what we have here. We have Sekhmet, a Leo. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome into your reading for the week. This is going to be from January 12th to January 19th. I'm going to start off with some African proverbs that I diligently wrote down, a bunch of them. It took a lot of time last week, and I'm going to pick one for you, read it, and we're going to set it to the side. And this one's just sticking. Oh, we got two. So take what resonates with you, and if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to. Ears that do not listen to advice accompany the head when it is chopped off. Now you can tell that's from a while ago. That was deep, or that was intense. The heart of the wise man lies quiet, like limpid water. You guys got so many messages, but we can't do all these messages now. So, ears that do not listen accompany the head when it is chopped off. The heart of a wise man lies quiet like limpid water. All right, here's the thing, you guys. It's not so much about what you say this week. It's about what you do. I'm seeing this is going to be a week where you guys are going to get some harsh lessons, okay? That are going to basically be forcing you to grow and forcing you to mature, no matter what age you are. It's just going to be forcing you to grow and forcing you to advance and mature in the way that you are doing things, okay? This is not the week to try and prove people wrong. This is not the week to get in arguments with people or debates with people. It's really about you listening to your surroundings and listening to what's happening around you, okay? Because that's where the true wisdom lies. So for you all, you're going to learn a lot this week, and you're going to gain the most with this week when you listen, when you sit back and observe. All right, just a few more cards here. Yeah, because you guys are going to have to basically see through illusion. There's going to be like this. Yeah, we're going to get to it. There's a lot coming through for y'all. Here we are. Okay, I'm going to just show you guys your animal totem. You guys have bear. Use power with wisdom. Okay, so what is wisdom? We already heard it. Wisdom is sitting back and being quiet as a stream. Okay, so you guys really pay attention, listen to the messages that are coming through for you, listen to your environment, listen to your own consciousness, your own intuition. I'm also picking up on patience for you. This is a time for you guys to be patient. I feel like you guys are, whatever it is that you're experiencing, it is really requiring for you to be extremely strong. And I'm seeing that you guys do have the strength within you to go through what it is that you're going through, especially towards the beginning of the week. It's like a weather, it's a storm that you guys have to basically go through. So there may be a little bit of inconveniences. Things could seem like they're on level, on a more, the difficulty level in life maybe have gone up this week for you. It just seems like that. And what's coming through is you guys really got to sit back in that cave too. You got to sit back in that cave. You got to sit back and be in peace with yourself. You have to allow moments of silence. I'm also seeing that there's going to be a lot of people and outside influences that are going to come through, and they may be having too much projections on you. And the reason why I say this is because we have that here. And this is about seeing through illusions into the truth. So there could be a lot of people that trying to feed you things and trying to guide you and help you that you may not necessarily be able to trust, but you won't know until you sit in silence and watch and observe and see before you can really say, okay. But it's not about you guys getting caught up in the storm or caught up in the he said, she said, or caught up in any of this. It's really about you guys being patient and being focused, okay? And really being silent and listening. At the top of the deck here, we have a cactus here. And it's not just any old cactus. It's a cactus that has a whole storm above it. But that cactus is still standing strong. It is still standing strong. Sekhmet, Leos have been going through a lot in the past couple of months. But you guys are still standing strong, even through the rain. And the cactus does, it's independent. It's there by itself. You're going to have to rely on your own wisdom. You're going to have to rely on your own self, or just you and loved ones that you can truly trust. But it may feel like if you try to explain this or talk to people about what you're going through or how to get yourself out of this situation that you're in that is bringing you a lot of stress and whatnot, that people will give you the wrong type of advice. So just really make sure that you are sitting back and you're really relying on yourself and trusting in your own wisdom. Trust in yourself, okay? Trust in the experience, the universe, the synchronicities to guide you. Really trust in it. This is a time where, oh my goodness, I just like to show you guys the artwork because it just makes it even more vivid. This is a time where the icicles are melting. Hard, cold times are melting away, but you got to let it fall apart. You have to let it thaw. And this can also symbolize somebody that's having a hard time in letting things go. So make sure that you guys are letting these endings that are occurring for you happen. Let it happen, because they're endings that may be really tough, but these endings will make sense in the future. Okay, it's really deep. You have to let it happen. I'm also seeing that clearly it's melting, and it's something that's out of your control. You're not going to be able to stop it from melting. It's melting. Let it fall away. Old ideologies, old belief systems, old things that no longer serve you. The way you used to react to this type of situation and chaos is not what's going to help you now. It's time for you to react in a different way. Yeah. I'm also seeing by the end of the week on Friday, some of you will, even though you feel like things are going bad, you will actually see something very unexpected that's going to happen for you that's going to be extremely positive. And this thing that's unexpected is going to let you see the light and let you see the possibilities of new beginnings to occur for you. Because there's a lot of new beginnings that's happening. There's a lot of change that's happening on a collective level. But for you particularly, you're going to be able to see the irony in the tough things that you're going through. You're going to be able to see the irony and see the light and kind of see the paradox in it, because this is really an anomaly that's happening. What you think is real isn't real. What you think is real isn't real. You're going to be learning deep lessons on how to see through illusion into the truth this week. And I'm so happy for you. But understand as well, for you guys, this is a lifetime journey. This thing that you're going through is not like by the end of the week is going to be resolved. Like, this is something that is very deep for you, that has to deal with a continual lifetime lesson and journey for you. So yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching that and can relate to it. And if you didn't, it is a general reading, and my personal readings are more in depth and they're more customized to me just reading for you. So if you want a personal reading, whether that's 15-minute reading, 30-minute reading, or 45-minute reading, you can schedule that through the link inside the description box below. And yes, thank you guys. Moving on to the next sign, which is going to be Aset. Welcome in, Aset. Thank you so much for tuning into your weekly reading. This reading is going to be from January 12th to January 19th. So we're going to start off with some African proverb, and I'm going to pull it, I'm going to read it, and then we're going to set it to the side. If there is character, ugliness becomes beauty. If there is none, beauty becomes ugliness. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see what we got going on for the week for you guys. Yeah. If there's character, ugliness becomes beauty. If there's none, yeah. Wow. So this week, you guys also have the monkey as a message for you. And this monkey is coming through for, oh, we can see it now, can't we? This monkey is coming through and it's saying, experience all that life has to offer. And I really do feel intuitively that some of you guys are getting your head wrapped up around something that just looks pretty, something that just, it seems like it's promising, but it doesn't really have much to offer, okay? There might be something that you've been putting a lot of your attention and your energy on that hasn't really given you much other than just romantification. Is that a word? Romanticize. Like there's something that you're doing in your life that is romanticized. Like you're drawn to the energy of something, but it might not necessarily be exactly what it is for you. And you're going to see exactly what that is. All right. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Others of you, I am picking up on some of you guys actually being in a relationship or finding someone that you love, okay? Because when it comes to that African proverb, it's about love as well. And it's really about you being able to love someone beyond their appearance and really just love them for their soul and who they are and how they make you feel and their whole character and personality. And I'm seeing that this person is like the yin to your yang. This person is like an absolute union with you. This could be a business partnership. It could be a real intimate relationship. But I'm seeing for the most part for you guys, it's actually going to be a intimate relationship or a deeper friend bond, you know. And it's coming through to just dive in and allow yourself to smell the rose, allow yourself to experience all of it, experience it. Because I feel like this is something you guys have been waiting on for a while. Be true to yourself. Okay. Also, this is going to bring out your character and your personality more. And really go with the flow when it comes to that. All right. I am seeing that this person, you know, they could really make you see a different side to yourself that makes you see the core of who you are. And that really highlights your inner beauty and highlights your inner beauty because you're able to be comfortable around this person or you're able to be completely yourself around them. And that may have been something that you were not doing before. But yeah, moving on towards the middle of the week, I am seeing a lot of changes occurring for you guys. You may be feeling like a metamorphism occurring. I actually see some of you making a change to your physical appearance, actually making a change to your physical appearance, making a change to how you look, how you present yourself to the world. But for the most part, you guys got metamorphism here. And this is deep because there's going to be a lot of changes that's going to occur. But I just want to say that these changes that's going to occur for you are only going to occur for you and going to occur for you more once you do your job of putting in the work, okay? There's going to be a lot of pollinizing that's going to happen. This is pollinator. You guys are going to have to spread your ideas, spread your light, spread your wisdom, spread what your gifts are, what it is that you're working on. Make sure that you guys are expanding and spreading it. Because when you do this, a lot of change for the better is going to happen for you. You're going to see things metamorph into what it is that you want it to be, which is not the caterpillar. You actually want it to metamorph into the butterfly. And I'm saying this is what is going to happen for you guys. This is a positive change that is occurring for you. A positive change that's occurring for you. And when it comes to the love story, I'm also seeing that some of you guys will have an awakening you know, and when I use the term awakening, it's not cliche awakening like today's society knows awakening as. It really just means, oh, okay, I understand now. So you guys are going to have an awakening of how important this person is to you, or how significant they are to you, or how much they've showed that they loved you, and all of these things. Some of you, it could be your actual spirit guide, you know, but you're going to feel this connection with them in a moment when when you're alone, in a moment when there's no distractions, in a moment where you may be reflecting, and you may just, it's just you, and you're literally just stuck with your own thoughts and facing your own thoughts. Okay. And it's just going to come through like an epiphany for you guys, where you're going to sudden realization. Towards the end of the week, I do see that you guys' strength and ability to endure things and have drive is going to be gained when you spend time taking care of your home. Okay, it's going to be gained when you spend time taking care of your home life, whether it's the people in your house, whether it's your actual house, and making sure that your house is a comfortable place. Your living space needs to be a place of organized. It needs to be organized, clean, and it also needs to be um, a place where you feel comfort and warmth. This is going to be some of the things that you're going to be doing and focusing on towards the end of the week. You're going to be focusing on doing that. This is going to also create a ripple effect, okay, where you're going to be able to have a very good layer of protection on you. Okay, you see the thorns, but look at the beauty. There's beauty, but then there's thorns. Like, yeah, you can look at me, but you can't touch me, okay? Because you're gonna get hurt. Your protection and your ability to really secure yourself is going to come from you being able to feel comfort from your home life. It's really deep, and it's, you know, it's really more like a butterfly effect type of thing, but you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. The more you nurture your home, the more you organize your home and take care of your home. And for some of you, that home is actually going to be your actual, you know, body. For others of you, it's mainly going to be just your actual physical home. Okay. So the more you do that, the more you're going to feel protected, and the more strength, endurance, and security you're going to feel in life. All right. So that is going to conclude you guys' reading. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading for the week, you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure that you hit the like button if you're liking watching this right now. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos, my spiritual guidance, all of these things. Okay. Yeah, let's move on to the next sign. Okay. Welcome in, Libras, MAAT, the scale. Welcome into your reading. This is going to be a reading for the week from Wednesday. It's going to be a reading from the week from Wednesday, January 12th to January 19th. Okay. So I'm going to start off with some African proverb, and we're going to read it, and then we're going to put it to the side, and we're going to let it soak in. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here for MAAT. The heart is like a goat that has to be tied up. All right. Open yourself to true abundance. All right. So we also have for you guys as your spirit message in animal form, we have elephant, which is open yourself to true abundance. Open yourself to true abundance. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful and precious the face is of the baby elephant. Okay. So you guys, the heart needs to be tied up, right? So the heart is like a goat that has to be tied up. What I'm feeling for you guys is the heart as in, passion. Whether this is your passion for love, whether this is your passion for your home life, your career. I am just truly seeing that when it comes to this, for you guys to make sure that you have boundaries for yourself, okay? Set boundaries for your own self, not the boundaries you place. Oh, I don't want this person doing this, taking my energy. People always want to talk about boundaries that you place on other people. What about the boundary that you place on yourself? Making sure that you don't act out of control, making sure that you don't eat too much bad food that's not good for you. It's about really making sure that your desires, your heart, right? Your desires, the things that you lust for, the things that you're passionate about. It's like a goat. It's like a goat. If it's not tied up, it's going to be roaming around free and it's going to be, getting itself into trouble and all that stuff. So make sure that you guys have boundaries on yourself this week. Yeah, make sure you guys have boundaries for yourself this week. It's really about balance, making sure that you're balancing, making sure that you're able to cooperate. You guys are going to have a lot of focus, and you guys are going to have to really there's going to be situations this week that's going to make where you have to be professional or you have to have a lot of grace, and that's not going to that doesn't need your heart spiraling out of control, your fantasies and all that. It requires for you to be a little bit grounded. And it's also coming through for you guys to open yourself up to true abundance. So what this means is what you think is abundance might not really be what is abundance, okay? True abundance. Abundance for you right now is what you want, is what your focus is on, is what your heart is lusting for. But the true abundance is really right in front of your eyes that you haven't been grateful for, or you haven't really recognized it because your focus is running out of control. All right. This is going to be a week where, things aren't going to be as they seem. Okay. What's up is down, what's side, left is right, what's round is square. So this is not a week for you to know it all. This is not a week for you to, any of that. It's just a week for you guys to be calm, act with grace, and really just balance your energy out and balance yourself out. It's not a time to make rash decisions, life-changing decisions, big investments, or anything like this. This is the week where you guys are going to be seeing the truth to a situation, something that you've wanted to know the truth about, some answer, some question that you wanted to have answered, something that you've been seeking deep within you, like a reasoning or a why. And this is really a personal thing. And I'm seeing that you guys are going to receive the truth of that. You're going to receive it, and it's going to be open for you. And when you guys see it, it's up to you to really see it. Like, okay, when you guys see it, it's up to you to really accept it. It's up to you really accept this. Okay, open yourself to this. Now is the time for you guys to work on what it is that you already have inside your life. I'm seeing that the fruit of your labor is going to start to blossom. And now's the time for you to pick it and eat it. Enjoy the abundance, enjoy the blessings, and don't focus on the tree that you planted just yesterday. It's not going to be sprouting yet. Focus on the tree that you planted 20 years ago and it's finally got some fruits on it. You know, that is what this is about. And I'm also seeing for you guys that you are going to have a rite of passage. You are going to have you know, this opening opportunity that's going to happen for you. Some of you guys, this opportunity has to deal with um herbs. Like some of you guys are actually going to be in the field of holistic herbs and those kind of things, like, you know, just dealing with um, herbs or just plant life. I'm seeing some of you as florists or some of you as florist designers. But either way, there's going to be an opportunity for you when it comes to this field. There's going to be opportunity for you when it comes to connecting with nature. There's going to be a door that's going to be opening for you guys where you're going to be able to make it through the other side um, and walk through that door when you see it open. Okay. I'm also seeing that there may be a feeling of feeling like you're overwhelmed, feeling like things are a little bit chaotic in the world and society. Things are a little bit chaotic in the world and society, and it's impacting your own personal life. There may be a sense of lack of control and all that. And that's why, you guys, it's about you not embodying and you not reflecting on this. I mean, excuse me, you not reflecting that mirror image of what's occurring in your exterior world, because this could really be bad for you and negative for you, and you don't want that. So what's coming through is for you guys to keep your balance so that you can weather through the storm. I'm also seeing for you guys as well that it's time for you to cut off social media. Okay, it's time for you to cut off outside influences. If you're watching things, if you're involved with things that are making you feel nourished, that are making you feel whole, that are making you feel good, someone that you support, like me, that's fine, right? If you're watching people that are spreading positivity and have good intentions, great. But if you're surrounding yourself with downloads of negativity back and forth and back and forth, I do see this as something that is going to be bad for you guys. It's going to get in the way of you being able to keep your balance. And this has also gotten in the way of you guys being able to accept and open yourself to true abundance, because there's been too much focus on other people's successes and what's going on inside the outside world, and no focus on what you have going on, what you have achieved beyond material gains, what you have achieved just on a personal growth level. Okay. So remember, things are not as what they seem this week. What's up is down, what's left is right. All right. And you will be able to understand that as the week goes on. Okay. Just don't feed into the negativity and really accept yourself to the true abundance that's already there. And some of you, that is going to be financial as well, but it just depends on you specifically. Since this is a general reading, if you want a personal reading, you guys, check out the link inside the description box so you can get an actual personal reading with me. And like this video if you're liking it, because that's going to help to support my channel and keep me coming back here to do this for you guys so that we can create a big community over here. Let's go ahead and move on to the next sign, which is going to be Serqet, Scorpions. Welcome in, Serqet, and this is going to be your weekly reading for January 12th to January 19th. We're going to pull an African proverb for you, and then we're going to read it and put it to the side and let it settle in. Let's see what we have going on for Serqet. One that fell out, so I'm going to read that one first. There is no beauty but the beauty of action. Unity is strength, division is weakness. Wow. Y'all are going insane in that comment section, huh? There's lots in there. All right. Let's see what message. We got here. Wow. For Serqet. I knew it. Be disciplined in your home and community life. You guys got the dog. The most popular animal for humans, okay? Well, okay, there is no beauty but the beauty of action. You guys, this is talking about grace. This is talking about grace, okay? Your beauty is within your grace. It's not about how you look, it's about what you do. So this is going to be a week where I can already see, you know, we even have here, unity is strength, division is weakness. So you guys, it's about you really tapping into your feminine energy, tapping into your feminine ability. Even if you're a man, this is about you tapping into your ability to nourish. It's about a time where you guys are going to be focused on a community, you're going to be focused on your family, or you're just going to be focusing on really giving grace and really just spreading love and kindness and beautiful action towards the people that you love, towards a community, towards your family and your domestic life, okay? So let's see what else is going on for you guys this week. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I'm really seeing a big bond, like a strong bond, a strong community bond, a strong community bond. Even those of you who feel like, oh, you may not have like that many friends, or maybe you feel like, oh, I'm kind of an introvert and I only have like a couple close friends or whatever. You're going to feel a strong sense of support and a strong bond, and you're just going to feel really inclined to wanting to nurture and take care of those people. Even if it's like a community like that you've created on your own, like, you know, you guys are going to feel like wanting to give grace and love to that community. Yeah, I'm seeing that you will be attracted to going into nature this week, especially toward like right on Wednesday. You guys are going to want to be outside. You guys are going to want to feel the sun on you. You're going to want to feel nature. And if you're living in a place with cold climate, I feel like some of you guys are still going to want to go outside and go for a walk and just go and just feel nature. And some of you may even be reminiscing on summertime or a tropical areas or just something different. But either way, you just feel really inclined to nature right on Wednesday. I'm seeing for you guys as well that, oh my goodness, it's just like a unity of so much support. Um, this wreath right here symbolizes abundance. You got jewels, you got gems, you got flowers, you got just an abundance of different beautiful things all tied together and intertwined and connected in the most beautiful way. So this is really about blessings. This is really about you guys are going to feel a sense of security, a sense of stability this week that you haven't felt in a while. And I feel like this is something that you guys really needed. So make sure that you're so grateful when it occurs. Some of you are going to be really attracted to gemstones, really attracted to wanting to connect with them, really attracted to the beauty of it. Others of you are going to also be tapping into your own gifts, your own gemstones, your own abilities. And I'm seeing healers, I'm seeing people that are really caring and nourishing, and you may be trying to pull out the gifts in other people in your community. Give back and pour and let them see their own gem, let them see their own light, let them see their own talents and their own gifts. Okay. You may be attracted to birds a lot this week. You may be attracted to them and you could feel like they're waking you up and their song is just for you. Okay, this is a rise of new beginning. This is a refreshment. This is a lot of beauty that's occurring for you this week. A beautiful reading. This is the most positive reading thus far. So much beauty surrounding you, so much beauty. And it's almost like when I feel like that, those birds singing to you and waking you up and making you happy, it's like, even if you don't have like a big community base of friends or whatnot or whatever, your spiritual angels and messengers and guidance in the universe, you're going to feel the support from that. You're going to feel the love from that. And it's going to just create a bigger heart for you. It's just going to create more grace for you inside of your life. You guys are living this week and you're living in a way where you're fully conscious of everyone, very empathic, very nurturing, very motherly, and full on abundance. Like some of you will actually get a lump sum of money, or it could just be abundance in finances. But overall abundance like is coming through strong because you also have watershed here, blessings just pouring down for you, especially towards Thursday. I'm seeing that as well towards the ending of the week. And the biggest blessing is a spiritual blessing for you. You guys is going to feel an expansion of unconditional love within yourself. And you're going to feel connected with your crown chakra. And right at the end of the week, you will basically, it's like, I have a pillar here. You guys are going to be able to see everything from a grand scheme of things. Like you're sitting on top of it and you're going to be able to see everything and really appreciate everything. You're going to see, you're going to be so grateful for all that has happened for you this week and how far along you've come. And it really is a truly beautiful, beautiful time for you, Serqet. But the most important thing is to just make sure that you're staying true to yourself and that you're living in your own divine essence. Okay? It says it right here. Living in your own divine essence. And that is grace. That's our true divine essence, is grace. Okay? So thank you so much for tuning into this beautiful reading for you guys. I hope that you liked it. And if you do, make sure that you hit the like button, please. And also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my guidance videos where I teach you how you can look through all the synchronicities in life and build your intuition through animal totems, angel numbers, color synchronicities, everything. And of course, if you want a personal reading with me, check out the link inside the description box below. Okay, moving on to the next sign. Welcome in, Meet Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading for this week. This is going to be from January 12th to January 19th. I'm going to pull an African proverb for you. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to set it down, and we're just going to let it soak in. So let's see what message is coming through for you for this week. Anyone who sees beauty and does not look at it will soon be poor. Some of these sound like actual curses, you know what I'm saying? Like spells and stuff. Like if you say it to somebody, like it might come true. Like it's kind of intense. But we're going to get to that in a second. I definitely don't roll with the spells, voodoo, curses, any of that. Even though some may think that what I'm doing right now is witchcraft and all that. I mean, however you want to look at it, but I don't be calling on no entities. I'm not calling on MAAT, Sekhmet. I don't do none of that stuff, y'all. I do not. Accept happiness and good fortune. You guys got the ladybug. Can it get more positive than the ladybug? I don't think so. That's a very beautiful, beautiful, card to pop up for you guys' reading. And anyone who sees beauty and does not look at it will soon be poor. What does this mean? This means that, it doesn't mean that you're actually going to be poor. It just means that you're going to feel poor. Okay. So you're going to feel like you don't have anything. If you see beauty, if you see blessings, if you see things inside of your life that you're very fortunate for, right? Accept happiness and good fortune. You see your fortune, but you're not looking at it, then you're going to remain poor. But if you see your fortune and you acknowledge it and you look at it, then you are going to feel wealthy from the inside. Okay. So that's what it's talking about. This is a week for you guys to be extremely grateful for everything that you have. Make sure that you guys are happy, keeping your energies up. And I'm actually seeing that there's going to be a lot of good things that's going to occur for you this week. That's going to keep you happy. Yes, yes. There really is. There really is going to be that. Just a few more cards here. Okay. Yep, the sun is going to come out for you guys. It's going to feel like it's summer, which it probably feels like that for some of you guys worldwide, but for others of you, it's cold. But it's going to feel like it's summer. It's going to feel like it's flowers are just everywhere, deep, rich greenery, and just warmth in the air and nourishment from raw, from the sun. And this is going to be beautiful. So really, it's going to be certain things that are happening inside of your life that are lining up for you. That's going to make you finally see the bigger picture and make you finally see the blessings and the happiness and the good fortune that you should be experiencing. You guys are going to be able to see it and feel it. Some of you guys, I do see that your awareness is going to become higher through having more gratitude and through being grateful. Your eyes are definitely going to open up this week, okay? there's going to be a big, strong synchronicity that you will have when it comes to animal totems. And this is going to be at the beginning of the week. So this is going to be right at on Wednesday. Some of you guys are going to be like on Thursday, but take it as you will because this is a general reading. And yeah, there's going to be some of you I see it's going to be birds. It can be any animal, but just pay attention. It's not just going to be something you see in person. This could be something you see on TV, a magazine. It could be an animal you see anywhere, but you just keep seeing a puma, or you just keep seeing an elephant, or you just keep seeing this specific bird or butterfly. Pay attention to this because this is going to be a big guidance for you, okay? I'm also saying for you guys that there's going to be a light that's going to be shined on you when it comes to, oh my God, how beautiful. When it comes to all these eggs you got right here, see all those eggs? All the eggs that you have, there's a light that's shining on those eggs, okay? And it's like everything that you have been working on creating, the things that have just been waiting and just cooking up in the oven and they're ready to hatch, the light is shining on it now. So you can finally see the gifts to your hard work. You can finally see the payoff. You can finally see that the blessings are coming soon, and they're coming, or they already have started to really come out. You guys are having more faith and all these things. I'm also seeing that when it comes to your assets, when it comes to your gifts, your projects, your ideas, make sure that you guys keep it really close to yourself. Make sure that you guys are, do have some boundary when it comes to that. And make sure that you guys are not sharing your next moves and all these different things that you have going for yourself with people that you may not trust, because that is actually coming through very strong. Yeah, but nevertheless, I do see that it is protected. I do see that it is sturdy. There's stability there. I see that there's going to be hatching. There's going to be fruitful outcome that's going to occur for you guys. Okay. Also, nature, 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 nature. Something about getting outside the house, something about being in nature, not in the car. Driving in the car is not part of being in nature, okay? The commute is not part of it unless you're riding a bike. So no, seriously, connecting with the four elements, connecting with fire element, air element, water element. I've done videos on all these things and I go in depth. Like I truly go in depth with it. So make sure you guys check it out if you want to connect more with that. And yeah, really connect with all the elements so you guys can feel even whole and even more nourished. And towards the end of the week, I just see that there is going to be vivid dreams, vivid dreams and euphoric feelings, even when you're awake, and you're awake to this realm at least. When you're awake from the dream realm into this realm, you're going to feel euphoria, moments of euphoria and things like that. I mean, this is crazy. Like, y'all have a really positive reading. And I'm really happy about that. I'm happy for you guys. I can feel your happiness and excitement and joy. And I also want to reiterate that even though the reading was really positive, it's also good to understand that this is a general reading. So if you experience something negative this week, it doesn't mean that my reading was inaccurate. It just means that this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply with everyone. Because after doing that reading, I can tell you right now, not everyone's going to have a euphoric moment this week, right? But for the most part, a lot of you are that are neat Sagittariuses. So if you want a personal reading with me, so we can go into depth of what's going on in your life, whether there's a question you have, whether there's a situation that's worrying you, or some type of thing you want to know about your life journey, your life path, we can get down to that inside the personal reading. Check out the link inside the description box below where you will be able to schedule either a 15-minute, 30-minute, or 45-minute reading with me. So thank you so much, and let's move on to the next sign, which is going to be Amut, Capricorn. Welcome in, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning into your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading from Wednesday the 12th to Wednesday the 19th. All right. I'm going to pull in African proverb for you, and I'm going to read it and set it to the side, and I'm going to let it sink in. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. We've had something like this similar for another sign. Okay. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. Give with unconditional love. We have the cow here. Giving with unconditional love. We know how much they love. Oh my goodness. If you've ever seen the videos of cows when people play music for them, it's so beautiful. Like they're just migrate to the music and they're just so open and accepting of any person being around them, really. It's beautiful. Look at the artwork. Okay, that's really pretty. So there's going to be a change that you guys are going to be preparing for. You could see that life is giving you experiences this week that is basically trying to open up your heart and open up your view of looking at love. Okay, you guys are meant to be nourishing yourself, nurturing your body, giving unconditional love to yourself, so that way you can also be able to give that unconditional love to people in your surroundings and really approach things from a really peaceful manner is what I'm seeing. And the reason why life is going to be pushing you towards doing things like this week is because you guys are preparing for a big change that's going to occur. And this big change that's going to occur is going to require for you to be tapped into your soft side, be tapped into your ability to feel your emotions and your ability to be empathic. And this is kind of similar to your last reading, I think, for Capricorns, if I'm not mistaken. You guys were being told to tap into water element. It's time for you guys to soften up a little bit, soften up your voice, your words, the way you speak to people, soften up the way you interact, soften up how you do things, and try not to be so harsh and try not to be so strict. Okay. And right off the bat, I'm saying some people may get pregnant, and this is preparing you for motherhood. Others of you, it's another different big change that's going to be occurring inside of your life that is going to require for you to be extremely soft and gentle. So you will see this huge change happen for you. It could just be a change of you guys just going into this another phase of your life, and the experiences that come in this next stage of your life is just going to require for you to be more gentle. Some of you, I see you doing humanitarian work, dealing with people. I'm picking up on homeless shelter, but overall, I'm just picking up on you doing humanitarian work, true humanitarian work, okay? Where you are, and I say it like that because there's people out here that not really doing it, okay? And this is where the unconditional love comes from. So really going out and helping someone that's less fortunate than you, really, this is something that you guys have been wanting to do for a while now, or some of you guys may have just started it, but I'm picking up for the most part, some of you guys have been wanting to do this for a while, and you seeing that this is a purpose of yours. You're seeing that this is what everything that you worked on up to this point is pointing towards this humanitarian work, this community-based work, okay, where you're helping a community of people. And some of you, it may not be this big of a life change, but either way is going to be a change. I see some of you actually going to a different country, going to new land with new minerals, okay? New minerals, new land, new, atmosphere, new vibe, new culture. That's a lot different from the culture of where you stay right now. And I see you going there, and there's the pollinator. Okay, you guys are pollinating. You're spreading messages. You're expanding. You're helping on a small scale. It might seem like it's not a big deal, but it's actually going to help on a really big scale. So make sure that you guys are doing this, but make sure that you're doing it with love and grace, okay? Listen to others when they speak as well. Really hear how it feels like to be in other people's shoes. Don't look at a country and think, what's wrong with this country, and not have solutions, or don't look at a community of people and say, they do this a lot, or why are they living in the slums? They should live here, blah, 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 blah. Put yourself in their shoes, do your research, listen to how they feel, listen to them beyond that, and truly understand why they're in that situation, what boundaries have been placed upon them, whether it's boundaries from whatever that mess with their mind or messed with their perspective. They have a different outlook than you. Just truly be able to accept other people's differences without putting your ego in there and your perspective in there too much. I'm seeing that you guys are going to be you guys are being called to be very organized when it comes to doing this. Prioritize and plan, so that way things can unfold even more beautiful for you. I'm also seeing that when it comes to making these changes, it is going to be a little bit tough. It may be a little bit hard, because it's not just going to be an easy road. There is going to be a little bit of bumps in the road, not huge bumps, but just bumps that are going to make you strong in certain areas that will help you move forward, that you're going to need to be strong in. And these areas also have to deal with you setting boundaries on yourself. And these boundaries that you're setting on yourself is going to force you to grow. But it is going to be a little bit of a challenge, because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. So yes, that's going to be it for Amut, Capricorn. Yep. It's about a higher wisdom, a higher knowledge. You guys are going to have to change your outlook a little bit, okay? So if you're liking watching this, make sure you hit the like button so you guys can help to support my channel, of course. And if you want a personal reading, check out the link inside the description box below, where you will be able to schedule a personal reading with me. Okay, moving on to the next sign, we're going to go ahead and do Aquariuses. Welcome in, happy Aquariuses. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading. This is going to be your reading for the week, and it's going to be from Wednesday the 12th to Wednesday the 19th of January. All right. I am going to pull African proverb for you, and I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to set it to the side, and we're going to let it soak in. So let's see what we have going on. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. Okay. Your message this week is accept your magnificent, because we got the tiger here, and the tiger is unique and magnificent because each of them have different types of stripes on them, and there's not one that's the same. It's almost like a fingerprint, right? So all the little stripes are different. And yeah, accept your magnificence. Okay, this is about your confidence as well. You guys, I'm gonna just say that some of you guys are really gonna be dealing with your shadow self this week. You're gonna be dealing with your pride and your ego a lot. You're gonna have to face it. And when we're facing our pride and facing our ego, a lot of the times we don't even recognize that that's our pride or that's our ego. Okay, so we think that's us. We think, oh, that's who I really am. Like, that's what makes me me. And to an extent, sure, but not really. What makes you you is you beyond your ego and beyond your pride. So there's going to be lessons of you basically, you're going to have new awareness and new wisdom that's going to come through. That's going to teach you more about your dark side, your the things that you do, the habits that you have that really take away from your own light and your own magnificence. And this week is about you accepting your magnificence. I'm seeing that some of you, your dark side has a lot to deal with you focusing too much on the past. Some of you, your dark side has a lot of stemming from the past as well. And you're supposed to live joyfully in the present time, because now is now, and then has already happened. And it's okay to feel the things from the past. It's okay to remember it, but it's not okay to dwell in it. Sometimes we can lose ourselves in people, places, things, ideas, ideology, cultures, political views. We can lose who we really are in certain things, okay? And they can be eating away at us and we won't even realize. So this is really about you guys making efforts towards pulling yourself out of a negative place and pulling yourself out of the darkness into the light. All right. Yes, what's up is down, what's down is up. Things are going to be an anomaly this week, okay? It's going to be like, what is going on? That's not making sense. And you're going to have a huge awakening and get to know yourself more on a personal level. There's going to be a lot of personal growth that's going to occur. Make sure that you guys are staying grounded. Make sure that you guys are doing grounding practices. If it's too cold outside for you to put your feet on the ground, even if it's just for 5 minutes, if that's too cold for you, that's fine. Another great thing to do to ground yourself and connect yourself with earth element would be to do yoga. And even if you're doing it in the home, in your house, it just really helps your root chakra and your spine. And when we're talking about really grounding ourselves and being aware of our bodies and all that, your hora line is a big chakra. That's just a vertical line going up and down your spine. No one really talks about that. Your hora line is going up and down your spine. And it's what all your other chakras plug into. It's like where they get their energy from. So doing things like yoga will lengthen your spine and heal your body too in ways that are really profound. But doing these type of practices will really help you when it comes to grounding yourself, because there's going to be a lot of illusions and mixed messages that you're going to have to really kind of fight yourself with this week. But I don't see it as anything too crazy, okay? I'm just saying that you basically, the more you let go and the more you let things happen, the better things are going to be. You have to let go of that. That's not what we want to do. No. We want to be doing this. We want to be on that energy. So accept your gifts, accept your magnificence. A lot of you guys, is your gifts and your magnificent has to deal with your ability to imagine, your ability to visualize, your ability to, some of you guys are like alchemists out there. You're really able to make concoctions and potions and different things that apply in every area of life, right? This could be a concoction, meaning you writing lyrics of different words and creating a song. It could be a concoction of paint on a paper. Either way, like you guys are really like a wizard, because Aquariuses are wizards. They're wizards, okay? And that's what you guys are supposed to be accepting by letting go of the past and letting go of your dark side that's holding you back from being the wizard that you are and expressing that uniqueness, okay? So I also see towards the end of the week, you guys will gain commitment with what brings you joy and what brings you light. This is going to happen after a time of having some reflection and looking at the bigger picture of things. But either way, you're going to stay committed to the things that bring you joy, the things that bring you light, the things that make you feel happy. You're going to go back to, doing things the way that you want to do, because these things make you feel strong. They make you feel like you have a purpose, and they also keep you feeling happy in this world, because sometimes this world can be kind of and sometimes we need something that keeps us stable so that we're not riding on those waves. And I know it's not going to be stable all the time, but when we have something that we go to that's healthy for us and the people around us that keep us staying balanced, we've got to be able to do that. So that's what it's all about for you this week. Once again, thank you so much, Aquariuses, for tuning into your reading for the week. If you enjoyed watching this, make sure that you hit the like button, of course, and make sure that you guys check out my website. The link for that is in the description box below, and that's where you can get a personal reading from me. So let's move on to the next sign, you guys, which is going to be Set Pisces. Welcome in, Pisces, and thank you so much for tuning into your reading for the week. This is going to be from Wednesday, January 12th to Wednesday, January 19th. I'm going to pull an African proverb for you, and then we're going to read it and set it to the side and let it sink in. All right. This one's straight to the point. Walls have ears too. Okay. You guys also got the cow, give unconditional love and grace, and you also have recognized your significance. So, walls have ears too. What's coming through for you guys for this week is to really pay attention to what it is that you speak, okay? The things that you're saying to the people around you, and really the things that you're saying to yourself. The thought patterns that are going on through your mind is actually still manifesting on a subconscious level, okay? And so really pay attention to those things that you're saying. Make sure that you're giving yourself unconditional love, saying kind words to yourself, saying nice things to yourself this week. I'm picking up on somebody that maybe talks a lot about what they don't have, or talks a lot about what they wish they were better in, when really it's about understanding your significance and recognizing what you have and what you're good at and what your importance. Why are you important? Okay. yeah, this is about you guys also experiencing all that life has to offer for you. And apparently this week, life has a lot to offer for you guys. So make sure that you guys are opening yourself up to really accepting that. And not just accepting it, but experiencing it, right? Yeah, it's all about your gifts. It's all about your talents. It's all about your creative ability. It's all about what you have to offer, your value. Put yourself on a higher value, on a higher, you know, way of looking at yourself. Look at yourself from a more optimistic standpoint. You guys, it's time for you to give birth. It's time for you to um, really release this person inside of you. I know that looks crazy, but release this person inside of you. Release this idea, release this project, release this creative child, your inner child. Let it out of you. Let it happen because it's colorful and it really is who you are. It's time to show that to yourself. It's time to be brave. It's time to do it. Okay. I see that some of you guys will also um, be in a moment where you're going to be tapping into things that you never experienced before. So these are going to be new life experiences for you. These are going to be new things that you've never experienced. Like they're going to be um, new feelings that you may have never had before about yourself. And just go with the flow and let it happen because it really is a positive thing that's going to happen for you. You guys are metamorphosing into what it is that you are supposed to be. You already are, but there has been some distraction. And that distraction was your own mind. So you guys are metamorphosing into adapting your mind to fit where it needs to be to really match up more with your soul and match up more with what you really want to be, which is very colorful and bright. Okay. Some of you right off the bat, like I'm seeing some of you coming out of the closet and I hope that phrase coming out of the closet doesn't have a negative connotation to it. I really mean it by coming out of the closet. Some people keep their secrets in their closet. They keep their skeletons in the closet, keep their secrets in the closet. Some of you are, you know, interested in same sex and stuff like that, relations. And some of you actually coming out the closet and you're being real and you're being yourself and you're giving unconditional love to that person that you love and you're walking around with them and you're holding their hand and you don't care who sees you because love is love and you're in love. And even if it's a man or a woman or, you know, you just love that person and you're ready to express yourself and be yourself. And yeah, so I'm seeing that you guys, it is going to be something where, and this is general, I know it's not going to apply to everyone. Some of you is something else. But you're coming out of the closet. So whatever secret that you had in your closet that you were not open about because you were ashamed of how people would view you, that is coming out and it's being released and you're fully embracing it this week. But I will say that when you do this, you will be alone. You're standing there alone and there's rain falling on you. So you're going to have to pull from your inner well springs, your inner nourishment to nurture yourself, okay? And maybe your partner or whoever, there might be some people that are supportive of you, but for the most part, this is going to be an internal battle. This is going to be an internal milestone that you're going to be reaching for yourself. Some people may not understand you and they're not meant to understand you. You might not be able to explain it to everybody, but either way, this is all for you. This is also about making sure that your home life is good, making sure that you feel comfortable in your house. So, taking care of your place, making it feel like a sanctuary, making sure that you feel like you're supported by the structure of your home, that you can unwind and release and let go of baggages and let it go at the door. Okay. You guys are going to be tapping into your conscious, on another level. You're going to be feeling comfortable and warmth when it comes to your home life. So yeah, this is beautiful. And I really appreciate you guys for tuning into this reading. Hit the like button if you like watching this right now. And of course, subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, you can check that inside the description box below. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who is viewing this in the chat, because this hasn't gotten below like 8 views. And I know for some people it's like, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. But for my channel, I'm not complaining or anything, but I got like 8,000 subscribers and my videos get 100 to 400, 500 views on average. So for me, it's a big deal to see a consistent amount of 8 people in the chat. And I just want to say thank you guys so much, because I have really been busting my butt. I think the first video I made on YouTube was in 2015. Okay, so I just really appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to skim through the comments really quickly and just highlight some comments, especially because there's so many. So let's see. Thank you so much. BG, hey, welcome in, BG. Okay, negativity. You see, I'm going to highlight this because I want to address this. That's a personal problem. That's a personal problem. That's a personal problem, and that's an attack on my character, because the way that you're phrasing it is not right. What if that's just who I am? What if that's just how I am and who I am? What if that's my personality? Who are you to tell me how my energy goes and how I should perform on my channel? If you don't like it, then you should go on a different channel and you should watch a different reader, because there's so many other readers doing readings on YouTube. You do not have to sit through the entire reading. You can just sit through your own sign. But I give all that I can to every single reading. Mind you, I'm on here for an hour and a half and I'm nonstop. So for you to say that is highly disrespectful, and I'm going to block you from the channel. I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. You can't throw shade that deep and then be like, but still appreciate you. Nah. YouTube is too weird when it comes to people behind the screen. You guys, you really try to get at people's self-esteem and all that stuff, and I don't fuck with that at all. I really don't. Let's see what we have here. Welcome in, Oxy. Once Palo Santo is burned to a little stub, any tips on how to light it? Girl, I do not know. I throw that stuff away. The only thing I could say is if you have like a metal like clincher, like if you have something that's metal, you can hold on to it and light it, but that's really still dangerous. So I actually do not recommend doing any of that. The only thing I can think of is you throw it in a fire pit. But at that point, you know what I mean? All right. Miss Riasha 1 says, yes. Axie is in here. Ape Skies is in here. Welcome back, Ape Skies. Why are you crying? I don't know what's going on there. I love African proverbs. Lucy says, I love African proverbs. So do I. I'm so happy you guys are loving it. Monique Pierre, shalom. All right. Welcome in, peace onto you. 13 elevation, station. Once you wake, the waking never stops. We're always waking up, aren't we? All right. Hey, beautiful. Shy Asia says, hey, beautiful. And yes, I think that is basically it. I thought the live had ended. Y'all just saying random stuff now. You know what? I'm all about boundaries. I'm all about boundaries. And you know what I mean? If we want, because I already have it to where there's only subscribers in the chat, because nobody else goes through their their comments in the chat and highlights it. But I like to do that. Like I really feel like that's nice. You know what I mean? To, show you guys that. But I don't know. We're gonna see what we're doing here. Jacqueline Noons, Aquarius here, already prepared to listen. My cards, first time watching your live tarot. Awesome. Well, welcome in, Jacqueline. Touch of Midas. Thank you so much for moderating for me. Shy Asia, thank you so much, Mariam. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for tuning into this reading. I will see you all inside of the next reading. Bye-bye.